In this episode, I do my best to explain IFS in under 3 minutes, and so I hope you find it helpful. Additionally, I have a couple one-on-one coaching slots available in my practice. So if you'd like to explore one-on-one coaching, you can book a free consultation at faithfullygrowing.com. Welcome to another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights, a podcast exploring personal growth through the lens of internal family systems. I'm Tim Fortescue, your guide on this journey, an IFS trained practitioner dedicated to nurturing spiritual wholeness and healing. In this compassionate space, we delve into self-discovery, uncovering inner wisdom. When we embrace all parts of ourselves with love, we can better receive divine love and extend it to others. My hope is that what I discuss here will illuminate your path, bringing you inner peace and a deeper connection to the sacred. Together, we'll learn how IFS gently transforms our relationship with ourselves and the world. So settle in, open up your heart and mind, and let's dive into another episode. Let me explain, in one sense, how I would explain IFS or internal family systems to a child, but also knowing that this is to help adults understand better. First, I'd ask the child, for example, a part of you that acts like this, right? And they'll usually say, yeah, and there's also this one and that one. So the main point is that instead of thinking we have one single mind, we actually have multiple parts. So I'd say something like, I call them little parts, but other people might say subpersonalities. And these parts are like small minds inside us, always chatting or giving advice. However, I've learned over the years, in my own experience, that there are truly no bad parts. Even the ones that do awful things have reasons. And when you get curious about them, they reveal why they got stuck in those roles. And like kids in a family, these parts start out innocent, but tough times or bad experiences can push them into extreme behaviors and freeze them in time. For example, if I were working with you or someone else and asked a critical part, how old it thinks you are, it might say that you're still 7, 8, 9, and that it needs to protect you like it did back then. And these parts also pick up strong beliefs and feelings, which we call burdens. Now, the big thing about IFS is that besides these parts, there's a core you and me with great qualities. And in the model, we call them the 8 C's of self-leadership: calm, curiosity, confidence, compassion, creativity, courage, clarity, and connectedness. And this core self can't be hurt, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. And when you tap into it, you know how to heal yourself and connect with others using things like those 8 C's. And that's the heart of IFS. It's right below the surface, ready to help when parts step back. So when I'm helping someone, I first reach for that core self. And I hope that we can all do that more in our lives, or find folks who can help us do. Well, that wraps up another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights. I hope you found today's episode helpful. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share it with anyone else who you think might benefit. Additionally, please leave a positive review. This helps new listeners find the podcast. And if you want more wisdom and meditations, head to my website, blog.faithfullygrowing.com. There you can find a categorized list of IFS meditations and insights, and it's completely free. Finally, I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback of the podcast. Feel free to reach out anytime by emailing me at tim@faithfullygrowing.com. But thanks again for listening and for your courage and being part of this community. And remember to approach yourself and others with compassion. We're all doing the best we can with the tools we have. I look forward to our next time together. And until then, take good care of yourself. Stay curious if you can. And try to welcome all the parts that you encounter on your journey.